Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Season 42 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Nashville Super Speedway for the running of the Ally 400. On the pole for this race tonight will be the 77 Foster Henderson. The outside will be the 00 Christian Vargas. Row 2 has Unleasher Quillies in the 1 and Coda Butcher in the 99. Row 3 is Dmitry Barnovsky in the 42 and part-timer Matt Hughes in the 32. Hampton Connor, Maxwell Smart in row 4. And around row 5, Chris Leone and Quinn Porter. And let's take a look at all the rest of the drivers competing here in today's race. Last week at Knoxville, it was the first race in the PLCS at that track, and it was won by Rich Roy in overtime, collecting his third win of the season. He is now the driver to look out for. Starts in the back of the pack in this one, but he already has 3 wins this season. He is not too worried about getting another win or so, but he wants to get another win or so just so that he can still be the one to look out for in this run for the championship. And there is another part-timer in this field. There's Pichu in the 88 tonight in the middle of the pack. Matt Hughes and Pichu, both part-timers in this race. About to get to the green flag under the lights at Nashville, Tennessee, as we end our 3-week run in Tennessee. 30 laps all around this track. About to get the green flag to wave as Foster Henderson leads the field to the green. We'll see if he will collect a win here tonight. It's the last chance to get drivers in the playoff into the All-Star race with a win. Next weekend, of course, is All-Star weekend. And here we go. Green flag is out at Nashville. For the lead, Unleasher Quillies trying to get by for the race lead. On the first lap already, we have a caution, though. That didn't take long. Foster Henderson trying to stay on the high line. Looks like the 1 is going to keep the lead. That was quick. First lap caution, how about that? Jackson Nantel turned around. Oh, right into the back. Isaiah Bernesh and Jackson Nantel get turned around on the first lap of the race. Foster Henderson in the lead already on the first lap, and they're not thinking about pit stops this early into the race. So we're going to go back to the green next time by. We're back to the green. Nashville. Looks like the one car is trying to go with a bold strategy of going high. Oh, he's too close to the wall. That's not going to work. Or is it? Oh, he's staying neutral right there. Looks from the looks of it. Oh, he's trying to avoid the wall, though. 3-wide battle with Coda Butcher, Dmitry Barnovsky, and Matt Hughes. He's one of the part-timers in this field, and Matt Hughes is doing a solid job in the top 5. Trying to score a full-time ride next season. He's still looking for that full-time ride next season, and Matt Hughes might try to prove it here tonight. Still 3 wide. Unleasher Quilly's running in the second spot now, still trying to find a lane and opportunity to get by that 77. Still battling for those spots. 32 still hanging on. Oh, a little slow down there. Looks like that 99 still hanging on, and that 99 is able to get that run. And the 99 is able to get by right now into the 4th spot, and Hughes is into 5th. We'll see if Hughes can hang on, though. 42 still running on the high lane, still doing a solid run there up high. That 42 is doing a pretty good job up high in the lane. Might try to clear the 32, and he does clear him. Doing pretty good right now as we are almost a third of the race done. And here's the top four all battling for the win here. Again, I mentioned earlier, this is the last chance for these drivers to get in the All-Star race with a win. Next weekend, of course, is All-Star weekend. And then it'll mark the halfway point of the season. We're halfway done after this race, so it's hard to believe. This season's gone by so quick, but we've seen some exciting finishes. I think we've had more overtime finishes so far than any other season we've ever done. And we're not even halfway yet. It's just amazing, phenomenal. I mean, this season has already been filled with ups and downs in the first half. By the way, the All-Star race, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the All-Star race will be in Texas Motor Speedway. So we're going to give Texas a shot at hosting the All-Star race. So Texas Motor Speedway will host the All-Star race this season, and I can't wait. We can't wait to see what's in store for that track at the All-Star weekend. And we have our caution second one of the day. Ethan O'Connor looks like he got turned around. Let's take a look. Oh, somebody went up in smoke. Oh, the 19 went up in smoke. Giovanni Castillo's engine goes out on him, and all the drivers behind him were trying to avoid him. Look at that smoke he left behind. All that oil and smoke he left behind that 19, and these guys were trying to avoid him, and they got into some trouble. Ross Boss and Ethan O'Connor turned around, and that's what brought the caution. Ooh, I think all three cars were involved. All three Stanley cars. No, never mind. I didn't see the 20. I think 20's in the top 10, so not so great luck for that 19 as he goes flipping. And the 18, his teammate running with the same sponsor, believe it or not, also involved. But the last Stanley car, left standing in the top 10. Foster Henderson is your leader almost halfway. It looks like we might see some pit stops here at here we go, pit stops. So here at Nashville, we're going to have some pit stops under caution. Henderson leads, and this could decide who wins this race. This could come down to who has the best pit stop here tonight, as Foster Henderson leads the pack down to pit road, and we'll see who is going to have the best pit stop of all. So Foster Henderson leads down everybody pit road. So let's see who's out first. Everyone just decides to take a pit stop, and it looks like Foster Henderson is out first off pit road. So Foster Henderson comes off first off pit road, and will lead the field back down to the green flag once again. And Alicia Quillies is running in second position, and I thought I mentioned he won 2 races ago at Bristol. That race was just a I mean, I don't know how to describe that finish, by the way, at Bristol. I mean, it was just chaotic. Yeah, chaotic at Bristol 2 races ago. That's when Unleasher Quilly's got his win, and now he's looking to go for another one here tonight at Nashville. Coda Butcher also going for the win, trying to get himself in the playoffs. Foster Henderson also trying to get himself in the playoffs as well. With 14 laps to go, we're back to the green. And a solid start for the 77, already pulling away quickly. That 77 has been so dominant tonight. 13 to go here at Nashville. I'm still thinking about that Bristol race, man. Maxwell Smart right now third spot, and guess who? 42 Dmitry Barnovsky's up to fourth. I mean, Smart's in third now. Look at them running 1 and 42 running identical schemes to one another in the top 5. Both trying to work together. 42 getting a run on the high line, using that high line to his advantage. We have 11 laps to go, and there you see top 5. Allison Rain is in the top 5 right now, and she's in the same number and team that won last season here at Nashville with Rufus Langerick. They're trying to go 2 for 2 here tonight at Nashville in the return for the PLCS. Dmitry Barnovsky might try to stick on the high line with the 20. Will that 20 get that high line run? Looks like the 20 might get that run on the high line, and now the 2 Credit 1 cars are in second and third. How about that? You just don't see that very often. Now they're both trying to catch Foster Henderson. How will they catch him? How will the 1 in 42 catch him when 10 laps to go? They're trying to figure out together to see what they can do to catch that 77. 9 more laps around here at Nashville Superspeedway. Foster Henderson trying to get his first win in the PLCS. A lot of rookies and drivers have won their first wins this season. Foster Henderson trying to join that growing list. Alicia Quilley's got his first win 2 races back at Bristol. Dmitry Barnovsky already has a win on the PLCS. He won at Talladega last season. So Barnovsky is looking to get his second win of his career here tonight. Oh, he might try to pass his teammate. Oh, this could be some fun. This could be fun. Allison Rain has moved up to fourth, by the way. So the 41 is also a factor in deciding who wins this race. 7 to go. They're all trying to catch up to that 77 together, but how will they be able to pass that car? 42 might try to get a run. Might not be able to work though, but we'll see. Oh, 42 is trying to stick with it. 6 to go at Nashville. Looks like the 42 is trying to stick with the run. Well, that might open the door for Allison Rain. That might just pull away the 77. That might be what the 77 needs at this point. Oh, look at Rain. Right on the bumper of that 42. Might be a botch move to get that draft in with 5 laps to go. That might be a costly move at the end. Might have been a costly move right there for those 2 teammates trying to get to the front. 41 looking on the bottom. Is he going to make a move down? Is she going to make a move down low? Here comes Rain. Looks like 42 is at high line advantage right now. Might try to run in that draft. 4 laps to go at Nashville. And we haven't seen any cautions yet in a while. We don't know if that might be the last one we saw, or we might see some unexpected twists and turns going on here tonight. They pitted near the halfway point, so the question is that going to be enough for them to make it to the end? 77 has a bit of a gap between second and third, so Foster Henderson not worried too much about the drivers behind him. This might be the day Foster Henderson gets his first win here tonight. Teammate from Spire, by the way, Stewie Moore, got his first win early this season at Auto Club, and we'll see if Foster can do the same thing. 2 laps to go at Nashville. Foster Henderson right now in front. Those two cars behind them are really trying really hard to get through the 77 car. But it might be too little too late. Unless if something drastic happens. And I don't think there will be a caution here to save them. As we come to the white flag next time by with 1 lap to go in Nashville, Foster Henderson is a lap away. Dominated this race from start to finish. It might be a win for Foster Henderson that he will not forget, that he won't forget. Trying to beat off the two Titans behind Chip Ganassi Racing behind him. And boy, a fun race here from start to finish, but Foster Henderson is going to come off the final turn. He's going to do it. Foster Henderson wins the Ally 400 at Nashville, his first career PLCS win. And Foster Henderson takes the win here at Nashville. 77 team rolls the dice and gets the win. He held off two times of the Chip Ganassi Racing to collect the victory here tonight and get himself the final spot into the All-Star race. So Foster Henderson is in the All-Star race, and we will see the team, the 77 team, in the All-Star race. And as for the drivers that have yet to win this season, they will be in the All-Star Showdown, the All-Star Open, I should say, before they qualify for the All-Star race. I'll tell you about the format when we get to All-Star Weekend at Texas Motor Speedway. But hope you guys have enjoyed the first half of the PLCS 42nd season. We've had a lot of ups and downs here in the first half, and we look forward to covering the second half of the season and the All-Star race weekend coming up next week. Hope you guys will stick around and watch the All-Star weekend next weekend at Texas and the second half of the PLCS season as well. Sure, it's going to be a fun second half for sure, with the playoffs coming just around the corner. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our race in Nashville. Foster Henderson is your winner, and we will see you next weekend at Texas for our All-Star race weekend. See you guys next time.